The clicking game. Well, anyway, we are running and it should be live streaming now. Okay, so we just need the link. How do I get the link? I guess I go inside here, YouTube, and the browser has issues. Need to fix Opera browser because it doesn't apparently work with. It's rubbish, but anyway, as it is, emulation. Great, and we are open for any questions. Okay, we have Citron apparently. Nintendo Switch emulation is dead. Okay, word of the Switch emulation. Emulation news. Anyway, so what is the Nintendo Switch emulation on Android 2024? Come on, man. It shouldn't really be that hard to find. Okay, apparently. Come on, find it. Are you kidding me? Can't even find it. Are you kidding me? Oh, maybe we're actually logged into the profile. So, oh yeah, we are. So maybe I can just go to the main page. Yeah. Well, it's like YouTube. Where's the playlist historic? You know, it's like start maybe. No. Me. See all. Maybe I need to push on my channel actually. See channel apparently because it has to be so small. There we go. Copy. Okay. No. Me. See all. Apparently that's a wind. We need to turn off the fan here. See channel. Apparently because it has to be so small. There we go. There we go. So. Okay. No. Me. See all. Apparently that's a wind. We need to turn off the fan here. See channel. Apparently because it has to be so small. There we go. There we go. Okay, so there's a video on YouTube. See if we can stop this one. It seems to work. There's a video on YouTube that is very, very good in regards of. Actually, I have it. I guess in the. There's also Usui Edge Chat on Telegram. Seems to be a new channel, sort of. There's a lot of information on that as well. I should have posted some links in regards of if you want to go to the meat of things and get started in regards of some emulation. It's always a good, to start somewhere in regards of a good foundation. Well, let's see here if we can find the link. Come on, just me speaking. There we go. So this is a great video on emulation. I think actually the very best, if I recall. Yeah, this is the very best video in regards to this. And he has the files for all the things and all that, link for the files, and you can push that and you go to a website, all this nonsense up, and you will find Usui MMJR Android. This should be the version that actually, if you turn it around, maybe we can get to see more of the name. This is the Antutu version. If you don't have a rooted device and want to give it, a maximum thing and all that, the idea is that it tricks the mobile to think it's a benchmark application and thereby runs faster, although it can get some heat issues. But if there's heat issues, he has this one. If device heats too much, less performance. Usui MMJR Android ARM 64. Now, both of them have different app folders, so you can actually install both of them. So, like, if I go in here, we can go here. You can see first Usui MMJR ARM 64 FSFL6 As the first one, you have the prod keys, and then you have the firmware. I'm not sure if the firmware is actually totally necessary, but anyway. And you can see number 4 is the standard version. If I want, I can just install that, and it will be next to the other one. Now, I have a rooted device and all that, so it doesn't really matter much. What you do is open it. Why is it actually called Susu? I guess they didn't really change the introduction, but it should be it should be Usui. But anyway, I guess there's so many variants of the same thing and all that. Anyway, get started, grant permission, allow, select key, and then you just select the key that you have. You should be able to find a key somewhere. Then you add it to the game folder, games, use folder, allow. You can also deep scan. You can have folders in folders, and then you can deep scan things and all that. I don't want to do that at the moment, but I do have some games that doesn't work in regards of it. So there's a couple of games I would advise. Captain Toad, Treasure Tracker for testing things and all that. Although I don't have that much of a resolution at the moment, I think. I'm pretty low on the resolution. And where's actually the heat thing? Where actually is that? Okay, let's put over here. You can pull the side here. You overlay option, terminal, and indicator. There we go. Then you can see how hot the battery is and all that, which I guess gives a sort of general heating in regards to the overall device. We have 44 degrees at the moment. And you can see the FPS up here, 48. And Toad, this application, you can see if you haven't done anything. Oh, this because I installed the other application, of course. That's standard normal thing. But yeah, if you can kind of use this as a benchmark application. So this is the first level. So if you go out of the application here and if you haven't played any of the levels, every single time you go into Toad, it will just directly go in game, and that just pretty nice to just if you want to toy around with your settings and all that. And of course we have crashes as well. This is a part of emulation and all that we have some crashes here and there. If you have crashes as well, you can lock down all the other applications in the background that seems to help on things. And as you can see, I have things running in the background, so it's kind of, I guess, my own issues. And of course I'm also recording this at the same time, but as you can see, it runs pretty good, 45 frames per second, I guess, standard resolution. So that's X1 as they call it. And you can see the frames, and it's running okay. No graphical issues really either. And so anyway, so this is the first track of this game, and again, this can be used to kind of test things. So you kind of have a foundation. Now I'm running on Mali, and a lot of games are not supported on Mali and all that. And this is one of the games that runs, and I think this is one of the very best games to actually test with. And it's also kind of non-violent, sort of, at least not totally violent. Of course, it doesn't have totally biblical theming for sure. Seems like those from Nintendo are doing a lot of mushrooms and getting in contact with demons to get these. Just because it's cute doesn't mean it's not from the devil. But anyway, you can always turn off the sound and all that and listen to some biblical things in the background while actually doing things. I tend to do that. If I play a game, I can turn off the sound. Most games don't need the sound anyway. You just turn off the sound or put it on small, and then you go over and you go into like media player from Total Command, and you can just you can listen. Chapter 12. Listen like this, and then you go into the game, and then you can listen to while playing the game. So this is kind of a way to still do something purposeful while wasting time on a bullshit game and all that. As it goes. To be delivered. So, and by the way, Total Commander, this is a must-have application. This is Total Commander. It's free and all that. You can download the on-Google version. They have a forum in regards to that, and you have a universal version somewhere and all that. And it's wonderful. And you can, with the on-Google version, you can install applications from inside the. This is like good old days and all that. Although I guess you can only do one thing at a time. If you're moving fast and all that, you have to wait while it's doing it and all that. That's just how it is. But anyway, you have the Usui MMJR ARMS 64, and it's the FSFL6 version, which I think means that it actually can do interpolation. Now, interpolation is, if you look up here, you have 46, 47 frames and all that, and we'll just see here if we can X emulation here. And what we're going to do is go into options here, and we'll just go into advanced graphics, and we'll put interpolation on here. Don't need to do anything else pretty much, but you can see one time resolution and all that. And I also tried alternative drivers. This guy that has this video thing, which we show just this guy in regards of, where's this? Where was it? Oh, maybe it was in Telegram. Let's see here. There we go. Let's go back here. Yeah, this guy, which the name of the file, or the name of the YouTube is. Oh, come on. Let's try again.
They are simply version.
Don't we have like the name of new, and then best switch emulator, Mali GPU, Usui emulator, Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, Naruto, X Boruto, and all that. This is the best video explaining things and all that. Pretty much, and you have the link in here in regards to the description right here, and there you can find the files. And of course in here he also has like keys, MADI drivers, and again, in regards to these MADI drivers and the different kind of drivers here for different kinds of things, it doesn't really seem to be much of a difference, although that's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to test something. So I just wanted to test Civilization again, because there were some graphical issues, and I just wanted to see if that actually could be fixed with the graphical drivers. I don't think he's updated it since like modified August and the 15th, so no update as far as I know. So it's the same. Anyway, I didn't really see much of a difference in regards to the thing here, but you have the possibility in this version to actually change things. ARM-Madi's G610 MC6 or NS drivers and all that. I don't really see any difference. Really, actually, the standard driver seems to be the very best. So, but anyway, I wanted to test. Civilization actually. So let's see, because there were some graphical issues, and I'll just test it and just delete it afterwards. Just testing purposes here. It's probably not going to work. So, but I wanted to see if maybe the graphical issues would be solved, because it did go in game, but had some graphical issues for sure. So that's something like that. Of course, I am charging the phone as well, which probably I should actually take the charging out. So we'll just stop charging for now, and let's bring over this one and continue. Where it seems to be lower resolution, pretty much. I can resume game apparently from the last one. I guess it still has the same save game things from the last time I tested it. So I do wonder how much information it actually saves in the like updates and all that, when you have updated games and all that. How much it actually ends up storing. So maybe I should delete the app folder at some point and refix things, because I don't have that many games. You can see how much memory it uses up to the left. Some of these different versions have different ways of fixing it. Yeah, okay. As you can see, I don't think this actually looks correct. You can see you can play it, you are in game and all that, but the graphical things doesn't look correct as far as I know. I know at least some of the pictures I've seen looks a lot better than this. And this, you could play it. Now, of course, the resolution is kind of low. We can fix the resolution higher, of course. Advanced graphics, and that's because I was playing this game. So we have X1, standard resolution, which usually can be a little slow. We also want to add-ons, install mods here. See here. Where is it? So that's a good question. Which one is it? Probably this one, maybe. No. I think actually it's the big one that is actually the. Okay, cancel add-ons. There we go. So let's try this one. Yeah, so we'll just update it just to see if maybe that corrects the graphic things. And we did use the alternative graphic driver, and apparently it's the same results pretty much. So, I played Civilization 1 and 2 when I was a child or young, I remember the first Civilization. Oh, yeah, it takes you back to the good old days. Anyway, so going back here, and as a mobile is pretty hot at the moment, I guess, in regards of charging it was probably not the best thing to. Yeah, so it's a hand warmer for sure at the moment. So anyway, it is what it is. I could turn on the fan, but whatever. I'm not sure how much noise actually will go into the thing. But yeah, see ya. Hello.